Hello. What's up, people?
Hello. Look at my spirit guide. Breaker drew him.
Yeah, I drew M spirit guide before stream.
Not enjoyable lately, but hello. We're those meddling mediums. I'm M.
I'm Riker.
We're doing spirit guide drawings today, and we're coming in hot with our James gifting memberships to people.
Micah, welcome.
Needed to make sure everybody's name is green.
Yeah.
But this is my spirit guide. This blue and black dude.
This was my warm-up sketch.
Yeah, he's a new dude for me. We figured out his name last night with a like spirit talker app.
Yeah.
He said his name in a spirit talker app.
Yeah.
But he has been trolling me. He's a black and blue spirit guide, meaning that he is showing me all of the things that I have dissociated from while equally dissociating me from the things that have happened in the last year.
Yeah.
Because your girl's not doing well, so Black Spirit Guide came forward, and Black Spirit Guides deal with trauma. But the blue usually deals with understanding of those things. So he's been interesting because he's been, like, putting a black cloud around me, and if I do what he says, then he lets me talk to the rest of my spirit guides.
Yeah.
So it's a good time.
Jada with the 2 months. I'm glad the technical difficulties were resolved. Yeah, we're showing off of my PC today.
I'm worried about my computer.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. It will not connect to YouTube. Maybe it's like some dumb thing. Maybe I have to try it again and see what... I don't know. I'm going to try it again at some point. But we're using Riker's computer because we know it's not going to be an issue.
Knock on wood.
Yeah,
let's not jinx that.
What could possibly go wrong? There you go.
Yeah, but
now I've like hexed us.
What'd you guys have for dinner? What did you guys eat today? I guess it doesn't have to be dinner. If it was breakfast, whatever time it is for you.
Riker made breakfast burrito taco things with potatoes.
Yeah, I made like breakfast burrito. Well, I was gonna make both of us breakfast burritos, but we only had one big tortilla, so I ended up having breakfast tacos. None of you have eaten today? You guys sound like me.
Batism?
They're making burgers off the hook tonight. Nice. Yeah, I made us some breakfast tacos and burritos. So just with eggs, cheese, and potatoes. Ooh, divergence. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
But how do we sound? Do we have an echo? Because we are using a lovely lav mics.
Yeah, we're using these.
You can see the little glowy doodle on my chest.
No echo.
No echo.
Great.
Great.
I also changed the latency so it's better.
Quicker.
A little muffled.
I think that's how it sounds in the after investigation that I edited.
Yeah, let me know if like mine sounds better now. No, because you can hear the fans, so.
Oh, maybe I turned that off.
Oh no, it's not that.
Oh.
You can't hear them because of the noise canceling is on them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so.
The heater is on. Someone remind me to turn it off. Because I'm always worried that I'm not going to.
I'll remind you.
Great.
But today we're going to be drawing spirit guides. So if you are new to us drawing spirit guides, we will give you the rundown. You will purchase them through Ko-Fi. We will do 2 at a time. So you guys will have a chance over and over again to potentially buy one. The drawings are going to be $80. We spend anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes doing a sketch of one of your spirit guides, and we will tell you what the spirit guide does for you, how they help you, etc. So you will watch Em and I both draw simultaneously. It's pretty cool. I think it's cool, at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, so about every 30 to 45 minutes, there will be a restock in the shop. So right now it says sold out because we have not put any readings or like drawings in yet.
We like to watch you fight for the death.
Yeah, so you guys get to fight to the death. So I know that it's kind of hard, but if you guys, the link is, I think, is already like posted in the chat and everything. So if you go there and you wait and you refresh, you might be able to get a chance.
Yeah,
And then we'll
it's
do
pinned.
maybe 4 or 5 rounds of this, so a total of 8 or 10, maybe. We will see.
Yeah, the link is pinned in the top of chat. I should make sure it works. Beep
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that's it.
And then we also do email the drawings to you guys after, like, later after the stream. So
Yeah, so you'll get a digital copy of it.
yeah, so you also will get like your own digital copy that you can have, hang out with, talk to him, whatever you want. But yeah, is there anything else we want to talk about before we jump in?
No, we're good.
We good?
I'm gonna set a timer this time so I can actually know what's going on.
You should do that.
Because I don't know. If you guys have ever done like standardized testing, I'm really good at test. I'm really bad at there being a time element to test. Gives me anxiety.
Mariah, it honestly does kind of look like an afro. I can see it. I was trying to make it look like smoky background, like ooh ah, but
Yeah, that's like the black cloud he's put over me.
God, I hated standardized tests.
That's what he looks like. The only thing that's a little bit different for me is eyes glow more brighter.
Yeah, I just did it all the same.
But yeah,
to make it easy.
That's what he looks like. Okay, you guys ready? I'm gonna restock 2, so you can fight to the death of these 2 slots. And if you don't get it the first time, I'm giving you time. I'm stalling for you. Just go to the link, figure out all of that stuff. But if you don't get it the first time and you want one, check us out in like 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer. But are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. They're
Attack.
restocked. There's 2 in there. Fight to the death.
Hiya! May the odds be ever in your favor.
We need to do some more emotes.
Yeah, we do. Alley Cat, thank you for the $5 tip on Ko-Fi. And you were also you are the first reading.
Oh yeah, I remember we gotta do that thing.
Yeah.
Beep up.
But yeah, we need to make more emotes. Things have just been wild lately. Honestly, like we've been super busy.
Yeah. Guys, if you haven't been around lately, we're getting a puppy.
Oh, yes, we are getting a puppy.
We're getting a puppy at the end of May, and I'm gonna die. I'm going to cease to exist. If you have puppy names, tell me all of the puppy names. I'm thinking like Yue from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I don't know.
And Rosie Light is the next person. So we got Alley Cat and Rosie.
I want Rosie.
Okay.
I'll take a timer.
Allison.
I'll set a timer for 30 minutes. Birth charts were fun. We'll do that again. Also, I want to do a TikTok series where we cover the whole chart, but stay tuned for that. I have to figure out TikTok if I want to do it on Meddling Mediums or somewhere else. I don't know. But I also will probably need help with Riker. But 30 minutes. I'm going to draw Rosie's and Riker's going to draw Allie's.
Yeah. Say, I don't know if you've I can show you guys a picture of her.
Oh, the puppy?
Yeah. Oh, it's too bright. How dare you? Hold on. I'm going to switch real quick. You just see me for a second, but this is the puppy. Right now, her name is Hydra, but she's so cute. We're getting a puppy. And I can't wait for this little corgi.
Me either. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I have to write who this is.
Yeah, I have to like. I haven't done this in a hot minute, so I'm
Rosie.
like trying to remind my brain how to mediumship while drawing. Which I know I just drew M's, but I also already know about the spirit guide.
You already know what he looks like.
Yeah, I already know what he looks like, so it's easy, you know.
I'm trying to figure out how to draw things once and not several times, but it's hard for me to do that. So, Rosie, you have a blue and white spirit guide. She's female presenting and she's an elf. Usually when I see elves, they deal with like the Akashic records. I feel like, is this true?
Yes.
I feel like she's not your Akashic records spirit guide though. She's not the one that like holds your life book. But I feel like you yourself had a lot of past lives in the Akashic records where you like worked there.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a like reference of how to like describe your spirit guide, Allison. Because it's very like fish-like.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like this. It's like a space guppy type thing. I don't know how to describe it, so I'm just gonna draw it and you can see for yourself. And for me, orange does a lot with like outward expression, being like vocal, standing up for yourself, kind of like voicing and like using your voice. So I feel like this guide is something that is someone that you've kind of relied on a little bit recently, because I feel like you've been going through kind of a hard time. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to like draw this thing.
So Rosie says, yeah, I feel that. This elf that you have, she's very like quiet but very intelligent. And she just is like holding this. Okay, her hair is white and it's like curly, wavy. She is wearing like blue clothes, like a blue dress that's like draped. And she keeps showing me this like ball of blue light that she's holding. She gives you a lot of like understanding. I like want this to be moved over.
I haven't drawn like actually drawn things in like such a hot minute that it's like,
yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, been like itching to draw, but actually doing it is like a whole other thing.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm on. Okay. So sorry, I'm asking her questions about what she does for you. It's also interesting to draw and read at the same time. It's a lot of like things happening at the same time. So
yeah, it's literally, it's been a while since we've done this. I also just always struggle with, like, whenever
Sorry.
it's like a new creature that I don't know how to draw. So I'm trying to find like references, but I can't find exactly what I'm looking for either, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Is it like some sort of like mirth person thing?
I don't see it necessarily humanoid at all.
Interesting.
It's just very fish-like, and it's like really messing with my head. So
I can't multitask either. Take your time. So she is a blue and white spirit guide. So what that tells me right off the bat, just her giving me colors, and I should also preface this since it's the beginning of the stream. Spirit guides can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So if you went to another psychic medium, they may only see them as people. They may not see them in the same interpretation that we do. And it's a lot of times a spirit will use different signs and symbols to convey information about themselves. So for me, and potentially for Riker, spirit guides will give us the signs and symbols to tell us why they're here for you. So you may go to another psychic medium that only sees them as people, but for us, we may see different interpretations of what their energy is doing. I am not drawing this, I'm telling you right now.
I need some of that. The fuck?
This is full ass this woman. I don't know if you're good at art at all, Rosie, but I feel like this spirit guide is. But for me, I get a lot of colors, and each color has a different associated meaning, and Riker does the same thing. They get a lot of colors as well. So, blue and white. Blue usually deals with a spiritual understanding. So she gives you a lot of like information and is very patient about that, but at the same time, this white energy is very loud, overwhelming. But usually people that have white spirit guides, they more so are very good at adapting to everything. Because if you think about the color aspect of what I'm explaining now, is it's very much a like white is like white light, and it is associated or created by using all of the colors of the rainbow. So that is how visible or white light is created together. It is a balancing of all the colors of the rainbow, and that inherently makes white. So when you have a white spirit guide, sorry, give me 1 second. I need a line right here to see where this is going. Anyways.
I don't know. I'm fighting for my life right now, so
You're like, I've never seen anything like this before.
I'm like, I've never drawn a fish before.
So when you have a white spirit guide, it usually represents a lot of adaptability because it is a syncing of all of those colors together. So each color, like I said, has a different associated meaning. So she helps you with the combination of all of these different areas of life in order to give you the understanding to move forward. She makes me feel like you're very, you find comfort in, sorry, eyes are fun. You find comfort in having understanding. So when you're doing something and you don't have an expectation of what is to come or how it's going to pan out, that is very uncomfortable for you, and you almost like can't do it. You can't you like worry about it and worry about it and worry about it until you're able to understand something about it. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's like mental breakdown until you get some sort of knowledge about it. And I say, lol, yes. It's not, you don't like doing things blind necessarily. You like to have a plan. And that's also inherently the thing that makes you very adaptable.
Has this like weird like gem rock thing in its forehead.
What'd you say?
This fish has this like weird gem like rock thing in its forehead. I don't know.
That's fun.
Don't ask me. And I can't like get it right. I don't know. This spirit guide is very like particular about how it looks, which is always fun. I feel like honestly, every time I draw an orange spirit guide, they are just very like dead set on like the way they want to like appear. So like I was going after like a goldfish type vibe, and it's like no.
I like want this to be like that too. I don't know.
So now I'm going more koi fish.
Mm-hmm.
But even that is still like not exactly what it wants. It started with like a D&D monster, and now it's evolving. Now it's evolving like a Pokemon.
It's not even in its final form.
No.
No. Okay.
I was gonna say, you always get the privilege of drawing the most unique guides. Like the bunny jackal man. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Dude, I just think that's spirit guides. I literally drew a spirit guide with tentacles coming out of its face. That was an old woman. Sorry, I think that was Ashley's too. I also want this to be down farther, and it's been bothering me. That's not what I want.
The anatomy of fish is also just like so weird. This is sure something. So I'm very sorry in advance, Allison, for this.
Rosie says, oh man, sometimes it's infuriating though. And that's to the not having understanding of things.
Vanessa, are you okay?
What?
She dropped a plate and cut her finger.
Oh god. If that were me, I would be like
Passed out.
Yeah. I can't see the sight of my own blood. So it's fine, it's fine.
I'm gonna get rid of this one for now. So I can
Okay, I want this to go to the tip of the ear. I have more to say about her. Just give me a minute.
love it already. I'm glad you like it. I don't know what I'm drawing. Spirit
looks
guides.
like a Pokemon.
It does very much look like a Pokemon.
Okay, and then she has like hair going over her ear. Let's see.
I don't know. She just has so many like fins everywhere. How much time?
13 minutes left.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. How long did you set it for?
30. So
About
I
half
set
the
it
day.
for 30 so I can give you a 15-minute warning.
Great.
And when I say you, I mean me.
Great.
Because you are much faster. Usually, at least.
I love how I just got an ad for drawing.
What's up?
This does look very Pokemon-like. I can see it.
Okay, so what else do I have for you?
It's a real fantasy fish right there. Yeah. Yeah, fucking is. Oh, there is something that we can talk about. Em and I are going to have a podcast.
Yeah, it's for smoke
and mirrors.
I don't want ears.
So if any of you guys type !HSM in the chat, it'll pop up our channel. But we are.
I was like, the podcast? I don't think I put that in there yet.
No, just the channel.
Yeah, we haven't recorded anything for it, but we're planning on doing that this weekend, probably. But we're gonna post it onto the Smoke and Mirrors YouTube channel, as well as like the like major podcasting platforms.
The Psychic Sucks podcast.
What's up?
I mean, yes.
You know.
Sorry, I'm doing so much like finessing of this.
Trying to decide how big I want her forehead to be.
Her just like, it looks like Pokemon. I'm over here thinking it looks like Digimon.
Digimon.
I wasn't a Digimon kid, so maybe that's why.
I feel like you choose one. It's either Pokemon or Digimon.
Okay. I want to redo this top fin. I have literally redone like parts of this like over and over and over again.
That's me. That's how I feel every time I do these, is I just keep redoing the same thing.
Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't know if I was allowed to watch Digimon, if I'm being honest.
Mormon kid.
Yeah, I don't know. There were like some things that I just wasn't allowed to watch. Like I could watch SpongeBob, but I like couldn't watch like, I don't know. It was like very like hit and miss of what I could watch.
Okay. Let me give you more, Rosie. I got some tarot cards here so I can focus on things.
Tarot cards are smart.
It just helps me do 6 things at once.
Yeah.
She makes me feel like you're a stupidly good judge of character. Meaning, I feel like people go to you when they have problems with their emotions, with other relationships, because you are just very, very good at reading people. She, like, shows me it's, like, because you have such an affiliation to the Akashic Records, you just, like, inherently... you just inherently, like, almost, like, read people's, like, life book. So it's almost like you know when things are gonna work out for people, like when they're in relationships that they shouldn't be. You're always like, that's not gonna last. And you're usually right about it, but you feel like you're being judgmental. Okay, this is your neck. This is clavicle.
Yeah, oh, I don't want to be rude. That's what Rosie says.
Yeah, you're just stupidly good at knowing what's going on with everyone. And that is what the spirit guide helps you with. And it's not even that they help you do this, it's that it's hard to relate to people when you are doing this. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, this is part of her dress, but it's mostly just a headshot that I have here. Her shoulder goes in here, her dress will go here, sorry. Okay. Sorry, thinking about what I was about to say. Yeah, I start to close whenever caution comes up. Yeah, she makes me feel like you're very good at reading people, and it's very hard to, like, have other people relate to you in that way, because you just kind of, like, have gotten used to the idea that you do this, and other people don't do it, so you feel like you have to put yourself in a box and make yourself comfortable because you're so good at reading people that you know exactly what they want from you at every given moment. So if you're with people, it's like you have a different persona for each person. She's so pretty. I'm sorry. Look.
What are you doing?
I'm making an elf. And she's very pretty. It makes me happy. But anyways, it's hard for people to relate to you because you feel like you need to make yourself small in order to fit in with people. So you have a different character or persona for each person that you know. So, like, for example, your mother expects you to be, like, together and have everything, like, perfect. Your best friends want you to be, like... Sorry, I'm trying to fix my layers. Okay. Your best friends want you to be, like, the fun person and, like, go out and party or something, and it's like you know who each person wants you to be, and you just do that for them. Of course, I cannot give up my secrets. But it's super hard because no one actually truly sees you for you, because you already know how they would react. So you just put on this mask, and it's hard for people to see past the mask like you see past the mask for everyone else. So it's hard to have someone relate to you or even like give you the same like understanding that you give everyone else. It's like you would love if someone were to talk to you about what was going on with you and talk to you about your like struggles, your like relationship problems, your emotional stuff, but no one can give you the same understanding. So you just feel like you're on the outskirts of people, and you feel like you have to close yourself off. Does that make sense? So while you answer, the spirit guide helps you by having the same level of understanding. So when you need to talk to someone about stuff that's going on in your life, this spirit guide will aid you in that because they understand at the same level as you do. Yes, it does. Lol, talking about my personality. So she helps with a lot of like making you feel present and related to, and not like alone and on the outskirts of everything and everyone.
Hi, Jamie. How's it going? Sorry, I get like super hyper focused when like drawing. But I will tell you more about yours in a second, Allison.
Yep, it's hard to multitask.
Yeah. Hey, Kristen. Welcome in.
Okay.
Are you doing pretty good? Oh my gosh.
So loud. That's been 30 minutes.
Okay. I'm almost done, so.
Same. I'll put 15 minutes on here. And also turn this the fuck down. Holy shit.
I know, I was like, that was like.
Scared the shit out of me.
Same.
Don't want those.
But yeah, Allison, I feel like you have the tendency to like be very like particular and careful about how other people like perceive you in like whatever space you're in. So they make me feel like you're very like set on like looking a specific way or like behaving a certain way, not because you're worried of like people are gonna find you like attractive or anything, but it's just that you're worried that like how people in general are going to perceive you. And I feel like the spirit guide helps you a lot with that, of like being comfortable in your skin. And even though like you want to present a certain way, finding a way to balance doing that while also staying true to yourself and not like giving too many pieces of yourself up in order to like please other people. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just feel like doing backgrounds today too. Not anything crazy, but I'm gonna do one. Just because I think it'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have the time.
Great.
Great.
Riker making me want to crack knuckles. I'm sorry. I always do that. I can't help it. How do you request a drawing? We are doing paid drawings today. So here in a couple minutes, we will restock and do another 2 drawings. And the link is either in the description or pinned in the top of chat. So you can look there.
Yeah, I didn't put it in the description.
So. Okay, it's pinned in chat. Never mind. Not in the description. M lied to me. Just kidding.
I didn't tell you shit.
I know, you didn't tell me shit.
You're just guessing because I didn't tell you.
Yeah, the nature of my job has very strict public image guidelines. Okay, that makes sense. Because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're like... That looks weirder. Never mind. I was going to try to make this look transparent, but it's not transparenting how I want it to. So, but... yeah, I feel like that is something that you like struggle with because you still want to be able to like show bits of your personality and show who you are and like your interests, what you care about, but you also have to like toe the line. So the spirit guide kind of helps you with being confident in like who you are and how you present without like worrying and stressing about that. Same used to be a big problem when I was a teenager. I used to crack my knuckles like every 5 minutes. My body hurts if I, like, so bad if I don't do it. So now I have to crack my back because we're talking about it. Oh.
That's actually, plot twist, that's actually your back.
What?
What? Were I listening?
No, you talking shit?
Yeah.
Rude. It's very rude of you.
Well, it could be more rude if you were listening.
Well, good thing I'm not.
Well, good thing I'm not. It's too pink. Too pink. Needs to be more peach.
Also, we set up like the area over there for podcasts and it looks so cute. So if you see me like looking over there, it's just because I'm happy and excited.
Need to be more pink.
Yeah, I put like my lights because I have like these like I'm said LGBT. That's how tired I am. RGB lights, like lamps that I had back at in my home office back before I moved. So we put those over there and like it looks so cute. I love it. LGBT lamps, yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Get them from your store now.
I like that you all are just making fun of me for LGBT lights. I mean,
because you made fun of yourself.
True, but I just like that everyone else is also making fun of me.
Yeah,
I like
it.
It makes it's great. Hey, hi Tara, how are you? What a cool concept. Yeah, we like to draw people's spirit guides. Since everyone wants to know what they look like, and sometimes just when we describe them, it can be hard to like still visualize it. So
it's still fun. Riker drew my spirit guide and I almost
cried, I drew M's earlier here. And since we're both artists, we like to come on here and do it. But if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go like subscribe and say hi to Paranormal XP because they're awesome. But yeah, this was M's spirit guide that I drew as a warm-up before stream. for Black and Blue Spirit Guide. We're doing pretty good. Just doing some drawings today. Allison. Oh. Yeah, Henry's not on. I should turn Henry on.
Yeah. Bebop.
I don't know if you guys can't even see Henry, can you? I think if I put him over here, you guys can see him. If I move out of the way. Oh wait, no, I should put him, I'll put him there, and then you guys should be able to see him. There, you can see Henry behind me. I already need to pee again.
Yeah, we peed before stream.
I know. I have my own Henry. Oh my gosh, are we going to build a Henry army? Because that's amazing.
I hope so.
You should have Henry in your podcasts. Oh, listen, Em told me that we should put Henry over there for our podcast when we start doing them.
Well, we can move him for both, you know?
Yeah, we could
or
move him.
At some point we can just get a second Henry. We could have Henry's evil twin in one or the other.
Yes. I think people want a Henry army.
Henry army.
But we can put him in the podcast. And then I love Henry so much I bought 2 of his kin. One on each side of my bed. Hell yeah. We are literally building a Henry army and I love that. Henrique. But yeah, maybe we'll put him over in the podcast area over there. It looks so cute, guys. It's great. I love it. And then there's also like still space. So I know that there's like some of you guys who like want to send us things that you've made, which stresses me out. But I know like Amanda specifically, like Amanda Carroll has been like begging for one. So we are setting up a like a virtual mailbox PO box thing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna also need to remind me to send something to it so that I can see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you guys can have it as members.
Yeah. So once we get that set up, we'll announce it for members, so YouTube members, and then the Smoke and Mirrors Patreon. So like any paid member for any of our channels that we have will get access to that. So you don't have to worry about it. If you only have one, you don't have to get both or whatever. So that will be for like members and stuff. And then we'll probably put the stuff that you guys send us in the background too, because I think it's cute.
For sure. It will be so cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I also just can't.
But is there streams where you talk about spirit guides free? Yes, we do. We do readings at times where we like for free, where we talk about stuff. Not all of them are paid. We like to alternate different things. But we try to do plenty of streams where we do like free readings for people. So if you can't pay, you don't have to stress. These are just paid, so you get a drawing with it.
Smaller.
Do not stress, accept gifts and compliments. No, it's gonna stress me out regardless. It doesn't matter what you say, R. James. It will stress me the fuck out.
Oh.
Allison, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. My guide is wonderful. Yeah, do you have any more questions about your spirit guide? If you have any more questions, I can help answer them for you.
Okay.
If you want to borrow Brian, he can be your comfort monster. It doesn't matter. It's just, listen, I do fine with like giving gifts to other people, but hate when people like do something for me. So like literally for Christmas, Em kept being like, oh, I have like a surprise for you for when you get back. And I was like, shit, she got me a gift. We said we weren't going to do presents because of like money and things, so I ended up buying her an orchid because I was like, there needs to be an exchange. And then I came home.
Tell you what it was either.
Yeah, she wouldn't tell me what it was.
It would ruin the surprise. I wasn't going to tell you at all, but you were sad, so.
This is true.
But this is Spirit Guide for Rosie. She's an elf. I feel like you talked to her a lot. I feel like she showed up when you were in your teenage years. But she makes me feel like you have a very mastermind way of thinking, in the sense of like you're very good at taking a lot of information and seeing how it connects to everything, which is why you're very good at relationship with people, because it's like you need to have all of the pieces of someone in order to feel a connection to them. So if they have a mask or are like acquaintances, you do not feel emotionally connected to someone unless you are like deep in it. You don't have like acquaintances, you have like deep close friends. And she helps you with that, because I feel like when you're becoming teenage year-esque, that's when girls start being fake. So yeah.
Then Allison asks, is it a him, her, they, them? I would say they present very feminine. They're very like feminine guide. So she, if that like feels right for you.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Little fish. It took a lot to do that. I didn't. I've never drawn a fish like this.
Yeah, it was very Pokemon. Very anime fish.
Yeah, I don't know. It went through way too many iterations. But while we set up for while you do the next one, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be smart and take my mic off.
So that we don't hear you pee.
Yeah. Because we went to an investigation on Sunday, and we stayed mic'd up while we went to the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to make sure that whenever we like
well, I don't know if you were recording because you were talking while I was gone, and I was like, just so you know.
No, I was absolutely recording when you were going to the bathroom.
You 100% heard me pee.
Yeah. I forgot about it until like I looked and I was like, she is still mic'd up and I am recording.
No,
and
I walked in and was like, I hear you talking, so I just hope you know that you heard me pee.
I didn't say anything because you were in the bathroom, Emily.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while Em does things.
So, you have questions, Rosie, before I move on to the next one, but if you guys don't know how this works and you are new to the stream, we do 2 at a time, so there are going to be 2 slots available here in a second. I will give you guys a moment to go to the link, which is in the pinned chat at the top of chat. I will also give you it again. That'll make it easy for you guys. Beep bop, beep bop. There you go. So if you're interested in one of these readings, click on that link. Do all of the things to get yourself ready, because it's fast. It goes fast. And I'm sorry about that. It's much easier to do 2 at once instead of having like 5, and that's a lot of pressure. But Rosie says that she's beautiful. Thank you. No questions. The puzzle pieces fit. Yeah. She just very much like, when you meet someone, they don't have to say a word to you. You know everything about them. And it's very much like they are carrying their life book around, and you just like ask for the life book before they even speak. And you're like, I know everything, and I know that you're putting on a mask right now. So you want to tell me what's really going on? Because it says here in like subsection B that you do this type of thing. That's how she talks, and that's how she makes me feel like you interact in the world. So she came forward to have me draw her. But I've never drawn an elf before. She's very cute. But I'm going to hit the button. Is everybody there? I'm hopeful I'm awake when they do the free ones. Yeah, that'll be a good time. I don't know what we're doing next week, but if you guys follow our Instagram account, I'll update you when that happens. So, if you guys are ready, I'm hitting the button now. There's 2 more available. And now I have to go back to the orders. It's comforting really having a spiritual team. Yeah, I feel the same way. The first time I had someone tell me about my spirit guides, I cried because I was like, all of that bullshit that I went through where I thought I was alone and everything sucked, at least they were there. And now I talk to them when I have sad problems.
Now I talk to them.
Except now I can't because this black spirit guide who's a douchebag. But anyways, it's fine, it's fine. If you do what he says, everything is fine. Okay, we have 2 new ones.
Great.
And that fast, they're taken. Okay.
Khed and Rain.
What do you mean?
I also put on socks. Hi, Rosie. How are you?
What's
How
up,
you
Rosie?
been?
Other Rosie.
Other Rosie. Us others are mightier than I. Damn, you aren't kidding. That shit is fast. Yeah, no, it's...
That's why I gave you a good, like, warning. But I'm like... It sucks on your side to do it, because there's 2 slots at a time. But over here makes it less stressful. I want Khalid. Hopefully that's how you say your name.
Okay.
Unless you have some preference to
Nope.
them. Great. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Also, is it Rain? Is that how you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I say it right.
It's fine without you saying my name. Not for...
Yeah.
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 Correct? Okay, great.
You have some sort of rock thing. It walks on all 4s. Kind of looks like that. This is going to be a time to draw. It kind of looks like something that came out of Zelda, honestly. Let's see. Rock Monster, Zelda. Oh, wow. Yeah. Because it's like the pieces of him, because he's masculine presenting, are like not necessarily connected. It's like one of the, hold on, like Zelda Guardians. He's telling me what to look up.
I don't know how to like... Sometimes spirit guides just show you the like wildest things, and I don't even know how to look up a reference for what this is. You know?
Yeah. Do you have a non-human one again?
Yeah, always.
Oh, I think they only do that to you because you say that you're really good at drawing people.
Yeah, no, I feel like they do that to like, sure, Among Us. No, literally, that's, I'm like, how do I draw? Like the shape of you is like Among Us. Everyone is just gonna be like literally all I would have to do is be like Among Us. So we're gonna get rid of the Among Us for right now while I figure out what the fuck I'm drawing. It's like, I don't know, it's very short and stocky, but it's a red spirit guide. It honestly kind of reminds me of Anger from the movie Inside Out, but it's like more like a plush toy. small red monster. Let's see if there's any, like... Honestly, it kind of looks like you.
I didn't expect a rock. They make me feel like you're a very stable-minded person when things go haywire. He says that when you are nervous about things, it's about things that seem more simple. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of like if the house were on fire, you would be like, okay, we're going to do this, 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 and this. We're going to do it in this order. We're going to do it like, I have this huge plan for this to happen. But because you're such a person that like prepares for the worst, when something small happens, you freak out because you think the worst is going to happen. Does that make sense? That's what he says. I was actually really nervous when buying this. Yeah, it's like disaster things, your mind is like calm, you know what's going on because you're prepared for the worst at all costs, but you're also worried that the worst is going to always happen. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm the same person.
That's funny because I was furious an hour ago. Yeah. For me, red spirit guides deal a lot with like protection, grounding, security, safety. So it can be kind of like security blanket when other people are like coming at you, or if you're upset, kind of helps like protect and regulate emotions in like a very like, not, I want to say emotional way, but like not in an emotional way, but in like a, but not like a full physical way. Sorry, explaining it is like funny, but let's see if I can't draw this guy. I found a reference that kind of, for at least like his body shape, that should help me. What, you peeking?
Yeah, I want to know what you're drawing.
I can just look up.
Yeah. I can't even look up at my own drawing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Not used to it.
Well, if your computer wasn't...
Yeah. Pooping itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the vibe. I feel like I need to do this over again. Oh, also, let me set this timer.
No, yes, do that.
Start.
I'm actually gonna start with the head.
Okay, so this thing that I'm looking at, it has like an eye in the middle. And then it has like, it's sort of boxy. I'm gonna draw like a bigger shape of it to try to get this like vibe going on, because I have no idea how to draw this. But it has like blocky sort of legs, and then it has like little toenail things, kind of like Appa on the bottom. And he has like 6 legs. But I also feel like maybe you can also draw it this way. Maybe like 3/4. I don't know. But he's got like a big body here, but his eyes like here. And then he's got like legs here. Sorry, this is me figuring out how to make a creature look like this. Okay.
Or you're just giving Minecraft vibes. I can see it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Thanks.
Tinks.
Thanks.
Okay. That is exactly how I feel. Yeah. He's like, the reason why his legs are the way that they are is he changes a lot. These things like move around and he like almost is a little bit transformy. I need to make sure I'm on the right layer. I need this to be like very transparent. Hold on. Because it is very much a sketch. But the reason why his legs move around and he's sort of Transformer-esque is because he changes into the thing that you need in the moment. So he says you're very adaptable to things. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. You have all of the tools in your back pocket. So he helps you in times of need like that, but in a very grounded sort of way. He also makes me feel like it is very much associated to like physical things.
Isn't
because he's a green and brown spirit guide.
No. Sorry, this isn't. I'm redrawing this because I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was looking. He's just very like boxy.
He makes me feel like that physical things sort of make you uncomfortable. And when I say that, it's kind of like physical in the sense of how the world works. Green usually is physical understanding in the sense of like how people run things, how society works, how you're supposed to act, that sort of thing. It's kind of like a lot of moving parts and a lot of bad things have happened to you in your past lives and things like that. So this spirit guide, it's like you have a lot of your soul knows a lot of things and it is very good at dealing with stuff like that, but it's also like stressful, scary because you've dealt with a lot of traumatic things in your past lives. Yep, sounds about right. I'm usually able to adapt to most situations I'm in, especially with new things. They also, if you have this past life thing that I'm talking about, where I feel like you've had a lot of past lives and a lot of past lives were traumatic for you. They make me feel like because of that, sometimes you're just naturally good at things. Things that you've never done before, you pick up very, very, very quickly, and it's because you've done it so many times in your past lives. I want these to be boxy.
Also, when I went upstairs, it smelled like dinner, and it made me sad that we didn't have more.
We also need to make we need to make more. What am I thinking of? Pasta salad for you.
Oh, that too.
I do feel old sometimes.
Please. Supper. Yeah, I just wish we had more. You know?
You know? I need these to be in a different spot.
Having coffee. It's the morning here. Yeah, I just want more eggs and potatoes in a tortilla.
In a tortilla. Okay.
Complete opposite time zone? Yeah.
I've actually thought about having a lot of past lives. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of male past lives. You have a lot of both, but the ones they're showing me are male past lives. Because I see one in, I think it's medieval times. You're a swordsman in this past life.
Now I need to just like make him fluffy.
Fuck. That sounds cool. I actually love reading medieval books, especially with knights. Yeah, I feel like you were in some sort of war. I don't think you were a knight because I don't see you in like armor. But I'm not sure. Okay.
Remember that time we drew the same spirit guide?
At the same time, and it wasn't like a like normal, just human. I don't know. It was very niche.
Yeah. The rock spirit guide reminds me of a puppy. I just want to give it head pats.
It sort of makes like, I don't know, like bumblebee noises, I feel like.
Lizard eyes? Yeah. I don't know. This little dude is funny. He's just like tiny and is like, I don't know. He feels very chaotic. I want to hug him so freaking bad. Yeah, what do you think about my fluffy guy?
Oh, he's so cute. He has similar feet.
Yeah. I at least got out of the Among Us look. That's what really matters, you know?
Yeah, that's what I need.
But yeah, I feel like this guy really helps you with like making you feel safe when you need to like regulate your emotions, because I feel like he looks this way because he's been around since you were a kid. So I feel like you know that video of the lizard licking his eye? I can just like draw a little tongue licking his eye. But I feel like he looks this way because he's been around since you were a kid, because I feel like emotions were very hard for you when you were a child. And I feel like you didn't always have the best like spaces to be able to process your emotions like you would need to. So he kind of stepped in to help protect you to be able to feel your emotions when you needed to feel them. And like helps like just make you feel safe and protected. Yes, it was very difficult. Yeah, I don't know. He makes me feel like he came around when you were like 4 or 5. I feel like he was your first spirit guide. Did you have a lot of imaginary friends when you were younger? This kind of guy reminds me of the imaginary friends that actually turns out to be guides. That's actually why I asked that question.
Yeah. A lot of times that's why they look like childhood toy things or
Yeah.
monsters.
I zoned out a lot and would go in my own world. Yeah, I feel like he was there with you. Because I don't know, it just seemed like he was like present a lot for you to make you feel like safe because you really needed it.
Oh, that was fun. Didn't know things did that.
Like disconnecting from reality.
Yeah.
I talk to myself a lot also. Yeah. I think some of the times where you're talking to yourself, you were talking to him. Because, I don't know, he still very much is like helping you with things today. You don't need him as much as you did when you were a kid because you're safe now. But if there's times where you feel unsafe or something like triggers you, like something from childhood or any like trauma, he helps you deal with it because it's a like familiar comfort that you need. Oh, not what I want to do. So I don't know, that's why he has kind of like, I don't know, he keeps just wanting me to add like little like stitches and seams, which is cute. I know he's very cute and funny. How much time do we have left?
12 minutes.
Okay.
And that's for the 30-minute timer.
Yeah, I like that. I do that like every time it seems.
We got half time left.
My concept of time is shit, so I'm always like
ADHD.
probably like. I was like, has this been 30 minutes? I don't know.
Some of them.
Does my spirit guide talk to me sometimes? Yes. Your spirit guides talk to you and communicate with you whether you are aware of it or not.
You're very claircognizant, Khed. So this spirit guide speaks in that sort of way, which is like, it feels almost like a light bulb moment.
Hi, Annie. How are you? Well, welcome on in. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do caps. You're good. We're pretty chill when it comes to stuff like that. Because even if you are excited, I get it. I don't know, he just keeps wanting me to put like little like stitches and seams. So I'm gonna do that.
What was the first clair I got when I got a reading? Sorry. Claircognizance is hard. Because it's so quick and it's so, like, passive that sometimes it's hard to know when it's happening. But he's very claircognizant. It's like you just know what to do in certain situations. You know what, like what the plan is at every given moment. But he also wants me to tell you that the adaptability that you have, it's like the reason why he's a rock specifically is because it's like you have a lot of rules and structure for things, but you're very good at taking those rules and structure and like adapting them to every situation possible. So it's like these big rock aspects of him stay the same, but they are able to be moved to create different shapes and different forms. So you do the same thing in your everyday life. So it's like you are the type of person that are like, I understand that 2 + 2 = 4, but if you took 1 2 and another 2 and you flipped one of the 2s and put them together, then it would equal fish. You have that sort of mindset in the sense of you know all the rules and you have all this logic aspect in your head, which allows you to have the adaptability to manipulate the rules to whatever situation is like necessary. Does that make sense?
Sorry, I know I just asked, but how much time?
8 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Him drawing reminds me of something in Norse mythology. Yeah, it very much looks like a lot of the things from, like, the Zelda world. I also, like, need another color to make this, like, pop the way I want it to.
I'm excited to add these to the gallery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys want to see our previous drawings, if you go to the link up there in the pinned chat and then go to gallery, you can see all of them. I'm also contemplating putting them in a highlight on Instagram, so that might happen.
We should do that.
You will get spammed by that by one day.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah. Okay. I need a lighter color. Like this, maybe? No, it needs to be, like, whiter.
Okay, that one calms me so much. Look at it. I'm glad you guys like it.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys like know about the thing, but there's like a company or like website that you can go to like get your kids' like imaginary friends like and they're based off of their drawings made. And I feel like this guy would absolutely just like
love that.
Love something like that.
I need this to be, like, slightly lighter.
How does he communicate with you? I feel like he communicates mostly through clairsentience with you. And if you don't know, clairsentience is like clear feeling. So it can be like physical feelings or emotions, things like that. I feel like because of your like childhood and how things like were for you, since they were kind of like volatile, you kind of had to learn to like read and like manage other people's emotions. So in that way you're able to like tell what a person is feeling because it's almost like you feel it yourself, which is also like same. I want this to be more tan. So I feel like he helps you a lot with that, and that is the way he talks to you is through feeling. So if you're like anxious, going through things like feeling unsafe and need to be protected, he is kind of the one who will step forward and make you feel more like safe and secure and help kind of like calm you down and help you like talk yourself out of like spiraling, if that makes sense.
Is there anything my guide wants to tell me? They make me feel like they're helping you learn some sort of lesson. And the lesson is going to be making a decision for yourself. They make me feel like you're more likely to make decisions based on other people because they're telling me it in the sense of like, if you go to a restaurant and your order's wrong, you're more likely to say something for a friend versus yourself. So he's making me feel like you're learning a lesson the hard way recently. And it's forcing you to take a path that you don't want to start doing because it's going to be hard to change. Which is why he is forward now, because I feel like he came forward. He's not new by any means.
Does he need me to know anything? I feel like I don't know, he wants to say that you've come a long way since when you were a kid, and you've grown and learned how to, like, manage and be okay, but that doesn't mean that you don't need, like, some, like, a good pick-me-up or, like, love and like, reassurance when you need it. Because I feel like you kind of don't like to accept help from others either at times. So he wants to say that you can, like, it's okay to ask people for help and to be okay. But I love him. He's cute.
Give me a second. I need to also, like, put my name on that. Anyways. This is your spirit
cool.
guide. You like him? Oh, he's got little patches.
Yeah.
He's really funny looking.
Mm-hmm.
He's really anxious. Who are you reading?
I like that that's, like, you looking at that as like, oh, he's anxious.
Well, it's not the drawing that you drew that is anxious. It's
Okay.
just the energy of this guide is like, you had a lot of anxiety.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's like the teddy bear that you used to hold when you were going through a lot and you could not do anything about it. You had very little control over your life. I don't know what you were telling them about.
Yeah,
just I look at him and he's just like, anxiety.
Yeah. That is very much the reading that I gave.
So much anxiety. I actually have been thinking about taking a class because of people convincing me, and since my friends are going there as well.
You must make that a stuffed animal ASAP. Dude, right though? That's literally like...
That's my dream, making stuffed animals. Oh god. Why is it so loud?
I don't know.
Why are you so loud?
You're the one who's setting it.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
I don't know.
Okay, so I have some other things for Khalid. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. They make me feel like you need to do things that align to you, and they make me feel like you're gonna compromise a lot of the things that you want to do for other people, and I feel like it's an association to what you're talking about. I've been thinking about taking a class because of people convincing me, and since my friends are going there as well. They make me feel like you need to find what's aligned to you instead of following other people, because it's not going to make you feel any better. So, hopefully that helps. Are you done with yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
If you guys are interested in a reading that we've been doing, we're going to open 2 more slots.
Anything else I need to know? Do you have any other specific questions?
He's so cute. Also, Rosie from the last reading said, also, just a confirmation because I was distracted and didn't answer when you said it about my spirit guide. Yes, art is my happy place whenever I have the opportunity to make it. Yeah. Your spirit guide, very much, I do not draw like this. I do and I don't. It's like a mix of my aesthetic and hers.
Did he say anything about dealing with my stress? What do I need to do? He says that you try to solve every problem at once, and that you, like, that is a big cause of your stress. Like, if you're dealing with one problem and another one pops up, then you just want to, like, I don't know, you put every single problem on your plate all at once to try to fix it, and you need to slow down and, like, just focus on one issue, because at the rate you're going, it's going to cause, like, health issues. You're going to get burnt out, and you're not going to be able to deal with it. So give yourself, like, grace and time to be able to like, manage and deal with one thing, and it will make it easier to deal with the next thing.
Okay. I'm going to restock things again. If you would like to get in on the readings, make sure you go to the link in the pinned chat. I'll give you a second to go there, because it's very hard to get a reading, because we'll open 2 slots, and then in another half hour we'll probably open 2 more. So, ready, set, go. 2 more slots are available.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you like the stream. It helps us out a metric buttload. Yeah, I've missed doing streams. like
Yeah,
drawing
right?
streams. Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna do so many streams. Was that last week?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what happened. You should see a timer to see how fast people... It's almost instantaneously.
Emily G and Bersuka.
Who would you like? I think we've both drawn one of each, right? Have we drawn one for Emily?
I don't know if we've drawn one for Emily, but I know we've drawn one for Bersuka.
Yeah, because I know you did Bersuka.
Yeah.
Because yours was the big Titan dude, right?
Yeah. His is the one that you used for the thumbnail.
Yeah. I'm glad we could have tracked you back with that.
Oh, yeah, you did the deity reading. Drawing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I did that anyways.
Yeah, Bersuka, if you didn't know, we used your spirit guide in the thumbnail.
He's so cool looking.
He is. I love him.
Yeah,
I was drawn in by my rock boy. Yeah. Do y'all take a Cash App? For these, everything only goes through Ko-Fi. So I think it only takes PayPal. I don't know if you can use...
Yeah, it does PayPal, I believe.
A card.
So, if you need PayPal, set that up before the next time we restock. But, 30 to 45 minutes for the next one. Beep bop. I should turn this down again. I feel like it was the same. I don't know how to turn it down.
It's PayPal and Stripe. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys know better than we do.
Oh, well, if it's Stripe, then you should be able to use any card. I don't know.
PayPal's the enemy, making me verify each time.
Yeah, PayPal is all bitch. But you know, it is what it is. We're doing a new one.
Who are you doing?
Who do you want me to do?
Whoever you
can
want
pick.
to do.
I've picked the last 2.
Well, I'm tempted to do Bersuka.
I know, that's why I'm giving you the option. Because I feel like you want to do Bersuka again.
Yeah. Bersuka and I are BFFs. It's only PayPal now. Before I was able to just enter my card info. Okay, then yeah, that's because of Stripe. Listen, I don't know what's used. Don't ask me.
Yeah, we haven't seen the other side of it. I just...
Yeah.
Send go. But if you're just putting your card in, then Stripe is up there too.
Let's see. You have a yellow guide who wants to talk today.
Okay, Emily G. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna like pause this until I figure out what I'm gonna draw. Okay.
Honestly, that's exactly what he looks like. That's hilarious. Great. It's kind of a person-esque.
Which one? Oh. Oh my god.
So is this true?
Ask again.
Is this true?
Yes.
Okay, I think this is a black and yellow guide. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
That's fun. Why do things like this exist? This is so cool. Anyways, I don't know if there's a particular word for
Hi,
this,
Alex.
but you have some sort of swamp woman. Okay. Can I like want? Okay. Give me a second to draw some sort of shape going on here. Like a bumblebee. Yeah, like a bumblebee. That stings you. Sorry, black spirit guides are rough. And if it's also putting in yellow, it's a lot of emotional stuff you've been working on. Okay, let me erase this. Yeah.
You get to draw like an actual like person.
Get to.
Kind of. I don't know, it's just weird because like he's kind of like shadowy, inky, smoky like, but
Ignore what I'm doing.
is like also a person.
Okay.
But wears like yellow clothes.
Okay. Give me a second to give her a shape, and I'll tell you what's going on with her. But she's in a swamp. My reference picture has her like head and neck foreshortening so you can see a little bit of her shoulders. And then her hair like goes down into the water. So let me figure out the shape real quick.
Shapes. You're using shapes?
Yeah. It goes off into the distance. Fuck. But she is some sort of swamp thing. I don't know if this is like a nymph. I don't know what the right term is. But she has like branches for hair, which I'll get to in a second. I just need a shape to follow. Holy shit. Okay, that's... Okay. I also feel like it needs to go up. Or...
Hands are hard.
Maybe not.
When you say shadowy, it's hard to see shadowy more, or is it hard? Is it like a hard to see shadowy or more like a liquidy outline? More like a liquidy outline. You'll kind of see. Literally, I found like a reference image that like looks like your spirit guide, and I'm just like making it. So like I'm starting with like a reference base image, and then I will like flush it out so you can see a little bit more.
Okay, reading Emily. All right. So this spirit guide is yellow. She deals with a lot of like deep stuff. She's talking about how vines intertwine and tangle in with each other, and then yellow usually deals with emotional intelligence. She's helping you with figuring out a lot of your emotional things, in association to like.
I'm gonna leave that.
How you're like, they're showing me it's like each vine that's tangled in each other, it represents like something that happened and how it affects your life. So this vine, for instance, connects all the way back down to your childhood and how this vine initially started growing. So the way it was planted, aka your childhood trauma, the way that you were raised, that sort of thing, is going to impact how the vine grows. So she's like, just like how long and where it goes and how well it does and where it breaks off and all of those things are going to show you the interconnections between your life of back then and how it is right now. So she helps you with a lot of looking at very, very, very deep interconnected things of how you're experiencing life now and how it was impacted when you were younger, like what things brought you up and how it is now connected to your emotional state right now, what's going on with you right now, why you're making certain decisions and choices, that sort of thing. And it's very eye-opening. I feel like she's very recent. Does that make sense? Are you like figuring out a lot about yourself recently and like opening the book and being like, wow, I experienced trauma and I experienced it in this way and this is how it's affecting me now. Like big mind-blowing things that define or help you to figure out your own truth. That's what she's helping with. But I feel like she is in the process of coming out of the water, is what she wants me to say. This is going to be interesting.
Mariah, you're gonna draw? I'm excited. Love suspenders? Yeah. He has a very like dapper kind of feel to him. I feel like he came forward for you when you were a teenager.
Emily says, I actually can't remember anything from my childhood, but I'm trying to. That's what she's helping me with. Because it's not going to come back in the way that you think that it is, because this is the same thing I'm working on with this Black Spirit Guide. Because I don't remember my childhood either. But they're like, they're explaining how the emotions, because, okay, what they want me to say is memory is not just visual. It's not remembering how something looked, how it smelled, whatever. You can also have emotional remembrance of things. So it's like your body remembers it. This is too dark. But the visual memory of it is gone, which is like frustrating for you because I feel like you're also a very visual person and it's just hard to accept those things that happened, so it's hard for you to like conceptualize that this is going on. But she is helping you to figure out like why you feel like why you feel a certain way now. Okay, we will fill in the rest later.
It's kind of cool to see because I like to dress similar to that as a teenager, a lot of button-ups. Yeah, he's very like well-dressed, put together, but I feel like because a lot of like what he wears is yellow, but he's a black spirit. Like he is also a black spirit guide, so I feel like he deals a lot with. It's like black does a lot with like trauma and things. So I feel like there was a lot of trauma that you dealt with, and the yellow. What does yellow mean for you again?
Emotional intelligence.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was gonna say. I couldn't remember. I knew that yellow was the same for me and you.
Got you.
But I'm trying to get better at like matching my like signs and symbols to the information I get because sometimes I'm not conscious of it. So, my apologies. But yeah, as M said, yellow deals a lot with emotional intelligence. So, I feel like in like your teenage years, like I want to say he came around when you were like 13, 14. You had to deal a lot with like I don't know, there's just he makes me feel like there's a lot of trauma in general that you had to deal with, but then also having to navigate like high school and things like that is a lot. So he helped you kind of like deal with your trauma in a like emotional regulation way. Because I feel like you had to deal with a lot of shit surrounding your trauma, like very like hands-on when you were in high school. What do you guys use to draw? I use a XP pen drawing tablet, like a 24-inch drawing tablet. So like, I don't know if I make M big real quick. M is big for a second. This is what I use to draw this giant thing. And then I use Photoshop.
An iPad.
And M uses an iPad with Procreate.
Emily says, oh, it kind of feels like the swamp is the unconscious and she's bringing stuff from there. Yes, exactly. Because, sorry, it's hard to explain things while doing things at the same time, so I'm also talking really slow. But that's exactly it. It's like, for me, water represents emotions. So that's why she also wants me to draw her, like, coming out of the water, because she's in the process of doing this said thing for you. It's started, which is why I asked you, has this, like, started happening for you, where you're getting these, like, light bulb moments about yourself? And it's not gonna be, like, they want me to explain something with, like, my own experience, because it's, like, for me, when I realized that I was, like, autistic, first off, I realized I had, like, trauma from my childhood, because a lot of times people just associate trauma with, like, really horrific things happening to you. Like, you have to go to war in order to have trauma. So there's a lot of people that I read that are like, oh, nothing traumatic ever happened to me. And it's because they view it that way. But most people have gone through trauma. I have never met someone that has not. And they are... They are talking about how your trauma is impacting you now. So for me, learning that I was autistic helped me to realize, I went through trauma of like not being understood when I was younger by like a lot of my peers. So having that knowledge helped me to understand where I fit in now. So like things like that is going to start coming forward for you, and she's going to start helping you with connecting the pieces to the puzzle in that sort of way. Because it's like, I don't remember my past either. I don't remember my childhood. And it's in a similar sense of, you don't need to remember every aspect, which again, they make me feel like is hard for you, because having visual information makes it so much easier for you to understand. It's very emotional. And they say if you had all of the like visual information, it would be really traumatic for you to see it still, which is why it's like filtered down to emotions instead of just you being able to see and experience it. It's kind of like, they want me to say, if you didn't dissociate from it, it would be like almost like having like PTSD flashbacks. To add on to what M is saying, you might find out more of your triggers and how to manage them better. Things like that. Yeah, exactly. And then Emily says, that's how I think too. I never thought what I went through was considered trauma, but it's not something that should be compared now that I see it. Yeah. Because I didn't think that I went through trauma either until someone on the internet was like, this is what happened to me and this is traumatic. And I was like, oh shit, same. And it's because like a lot of my trauma aspects, I just blame on myself. Oh, this is just my fault because I'm just weird and different, that sort of thing. So I didn't think that I went through trauma because I think it's like, I don't know, not this horrible thing that was done to me, but more so passive. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so she's helping you with a lot of emotional stuff because she's a yellow spirit guide. She's helping to give you understanding so that these things from your past don't bother you so much anymore. Meaning, you will have less feeling of blame towards what had happened to you in your past. Okay. Water is hard. I also want to put a little bit of your guide's shoulders in here. Let's see, like right here.
Your hair looks so cool. Thanks. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here.
Very cute. It's fine. We have 13 minutes. I just don't understand how you do everything so fast.
A lot of practice.
Yeah.
Because
Not used to drawing so fast. Also not so used to drawing with a tablet either.
it's the big tablet compared to the iPad. I have an iPad I can draw on too. I just used to do commissions, like full, like detailed commissions, like for my job back in the day. So I got used, and I used to do it on stream even. So I got used to drawing like very quickly.
Yeah, it's I'm not used to it. So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna draw it 3 times because the person that I am wants to just be like, okay, here's my initial sketch, let me sketch over it now. And I can't do that while on stream because it takes too long. So it's very different, to say the least. Okay.
But this is your spirit guide, Barasuka. Do you have any questions about him? I was wondering why it felt like warm air was being blown at me, because there is.
Why is there warm air being blown
Why is
at
there
me?
warm air?
There's a heater over here.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool that he has those shadows. I recently imagined a character that had a mask that looked like his shadows. Yeah, that would be his influence. So, makes sense. I keep also like low-key forgetting to sign these.
Yeah, it's the same.
I don't have any questions really, just the timeline of when he showed up is enough to know what he does. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. I really like your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are super cool.
So is she helping me with shadow work in a way? Yes, 100%.
Yeah, does he have a name? Names have been hard.
Well, I never told anybody the spirit guide name that you drew. His name's Houdini.
Oh, yeah.
He literally told us that in, like, a Spirit Talker app. This line is too dark. Okay. Okay.
If I can declare his greatness with Hawthorne. Sorry, I'm trying to, like... get a name.
Let me give you some color. Let me put you on a different layer. Yeah.
Do you get a name for this guy at all?
It's something with an S, maybe. Like, is this true?
Yes.
Like, similar to Sozin. I don't know if that's helpful.
Is this true?
Ask again.
Is this true?
Yes.
Is it Soshi?
Yeah. What does Soshi mean?
The elder or patriarch, Zen Buddhist title of Buddha Dharma. But it's also a common Japanese name, it seems. So she may also refer to an internationally recognized distress signal where the letters SOS are repeatedly spelled out.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Does that fit in with your reading?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't like this color.
Black and yellow spirit guide that came forward during, like, when he was like 13, 14, like entering into high school.
Got you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, I just started coloring things.
You're fine. I mean, how dare you?
I don't know. If you want to do another one while I'm finishing,
Yeah, I can do that.
You can.
All right, we're going to do 2 more. So, everyone get ready, because I'm going to add a stock of 2 more people. You got to be quick. I'll give you guys a second to, like, get there, get ready, do everything. But it's going to be another free-for-all. And let's see, how many have we done so far? This is our 3rd one.
I don't know. You'd have to look.
So we'll maybe do like 1 to 2 more rounds. All right, are you guys ready? I'm about to hit save changes, and there's going to be 2 in stock. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is your shoulder. I gotta remember this is.
Soldiers ready, aim, fire. I'm really not looking forward to shadow work, but it's like I'm subconsciously bringing push towards it. Yes.
Yeah. You're ready for it, is what she wants to say.
R. James got one of them.
What's up, R. James?
Mersuka says, I wonder, do they ever converse with each other if they're there for similar things? Yes. And Vivian. I know you two really both wanted one and kept missing out. So you guys both got it this time, which I think is great. Finally got my birthday present. Yes.
It's alright. I'm enjoying this too much. Let me know if Emily says anything.
What?
Let me know if Emily says anything.
The last thing she said was, I'm not really looking forward to shadow work. But I will.
Yeah, anything else? I'm gonna speed run this.
You got this, it's fine. It's okay, we'll probably do one more round after this next one.
Mm-hmm. How many have we done so far?
This is the third round.
This is the third? The one that we just did?
Because I've done Allison, Rain, and Bersuka.
No, the one that I'm doing right now is the third one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Another water bottle. You guys get to come with me because you can still hear me. I'm currently over in the newly updated podcast area. And now I am in the chinchilla cages. They're asking me for treats. Because every single time I walk in here, they want me to give them treats. And usually I do. And now I am standing next to Em, staring at her.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, Picasso.
Picasso.
If no one goes on the last one, I'll jump in again. I love seeing Riker swinging in the chair behind him. Yeah, I just... I want snacks.
I want waffle fries.
I want waffle fries.
Open the folder.
Pretty sure that is, like, I walked in there and felt like I just got covered in, like, chinchilla fur.
Dust.
Yeah, just
dust.
Everything. Hi, JC. Speaking of waffle fries, frozen ones are amazing if you cook them in an air fryer. Do we have any sort of fries?
Maybe. You can look in the thing over there.
Guess what? Oh, Emily just asked, does she say anything about using other clairs? They use clairvoyance, but I think I'll be too traumatic with this.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask. Give me a second.
Let's see if
she is very intensely clairsentient, meaning you're gonna get a lot of feeling-based things.
There's garlic knots. There's so many just like empty bags in here. we have pretzels? Since when? Oh, we have this. There's cinnamon sugar ones? Guys, we might have
Okay.
these. Beep bop. I think I figured out what we're going to have. Don't tell me.
Trying to close as fast as possible.
I don't control you.
Don't like that color. It's too dark.
I've decided we're going to have...
Rice?
No.
Oh.
We have cinnamon sugar.
Yeah. I'm waiting
pretzels.
for those.
Yeah, we're going to have those.
We also have, what are those things called? I'll think of it. Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, we do have cinnamon rolls.
They expire at the end of May.
Should have those.
Yep, those are the options.
Okay, guys, do we have cinnamon rolls or cinnamon sugar pretzel bites?
Okay, I'm just going to color all of this blue and then color it after, including this. Yeah. Background will not be as detailed, sorry.
I'm so excited to film the podcast. I just keep looking over at the area, and it looks so cute.
Me too. It's going to be really fun. The first one that we're going to do, actually, I'm going to keep that a secret. Because
yeah.
I made a post for Patreon, so if you want in on the secret, join Patreon for Smoke and Mirrors.
Riker, can you teach people how to make their clairs stronger? Making your clairs stronger is very dependent on learning the way in which you think. So how your brain works, how you process information in your day-to-day is going to teach you how your clairs work and in turn make them stronger. So like for me, I struggled with it at first because I didn't know that I had anything and I didn't know how to make it stronger. But I learned that I'm very like clairsentient, so I feel a lot of emotions and like get information through feeling. So I can feel energies in the room. I can feel like your emotions, how you're feeling through clairsentience. Once I learned that, it made it easier to learn how to like get the information in that way. And once you kind of do that, it just makes it easier and gets it stronger over time. I don't know if that helps.
Okay. There you go. This spirit guide.
But next up, we got R. James and Vivian. I feel like you've drawn for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have not drawn for either of them.
Who would you like? I love them. Thank you, Em. What was it?
I don't know.
What did we draw for Vivian again? Because I know...
Wasn't Vivian's...
I know this one's R. James.
Yeah, that one's R. James.
That was the first one I ever did.
Oh, never mind. I drew for Vivian.
Yeah,
I drew
I was
Kalia.
like, I don't know.
I drew the I did a deity. I just knew that we drew for you. So never mind. So do you want to swap? I'll do R. James. You do Vivian.
Okay.
Besides, I haven't done anything for R. James yet. We have a purple spirit guide.
Okay. Let me get to black. We're doing Vivian.
Okay, what's it called when you hear spirits in your head? That is clairaudience.
All right. Okay. You have a very masculine spirit guide. So, naturally, I'm looking up pictures of All Might.
R. James, you have a purple spirit guide who is very feminine, which is funny.
Oh shit. Very, very thick. Thick. Okay. Anyways.
Is this true?
Ask again.
Is this true?
No.
Okay, that's a different guide then. Because you have a seraph guide. And this woman has, like, this purple guide of yours has wings. So I was just making sure it wasn't the seraph guide. And it's not. Sorry, I'm just finding a reference for, like, face angle.
Okay, hair.
Honestly, it looks kind of like her.
Okay. So this spirit guide is a bit staticky, which is really interesting. They're a little bit shifty. Okay. Okay. Stop drawing this and go to the next thing. Okay.
She has, like, a blindfold over her face, her eyes. Sometimes when I'm looking for a reference image, all of a sudden it'll be like, this is it. And, like, the specific image, they're like, this is what I look like.
That's fun.
It makes my life easy, but...
The spirit guide's a bit pushy. I also just, I don't know. He helps with confidence issues. But in a very weird way. I don't know what the staticky thing is about. Very defined square jawline. It goes up to his ear, too big. Here we go. And his ear is like right here.
Wait, a seraph for me? Yeah. I feel like you have a seraph spirit guide. but it's not this guide.
That's why you know when things are going to happen before they happen. Or James.
You guys watch anime? Got anything to recommend to me? My Hero Academia. I've been watching it and I'm in love with it.
Hence the My Hero reference. Who was asking?
Vanessa.
Okay. I think it's American. Hold on. There is a series that I would recommend that kind of goes with our niche, sort of. It's very highly like sexualized, so if you're ready for that, that's what my warning for you. But it's about this girl that sees spirits, and it's really crazy. I'm trying to make sure I get the name right.
It's like,
because
what?
it's spelled weird. What?
What is this?
What?
You haven't told me about this.
Yeah, because we haven't finished all. We haven't finished.
We haven't
My
finished
Hero
All
yet.
Might.
Yeah, I think it's just Mercuchong.
That's the second time today someone has mentioned how much they like that anime. Yeah,
Mercuchong.
we're on season like 3. Yeah, we're on season 3 of My Hero Academia. Sorry, I'm starting this over because I don't like this.
But your warning, if you watch that anime, highly sexualized, for no reason whatsoever. Okay. All right. So, masculine spirit guide. He's masculine as fuck. His neck is thick as fuck. Thicker than that. He sort of looks like All Might, but he doesn't have the weird, like, antenna hair things. That's the best way I can describe it. He helps with confidence a lot. So he's very, very pushy. So I was going to restart and he said no, not to. And he told me that because I'm having confidence issues with not redrawing things. So he's like, you're gonna redraw me after you told everyone you're not going to? Weird. I have to see which. Okay. But he's like super thick, buff dude. And I've never drawn someone from this angle that is as buff as this dude before. But he has like his arm up, which I just need like a reference of where his arm's gonna be. Because it's like here, and then his hand's like here.
And My Hero Academia has 7 seasons and a movie. Yeah. It's so good, though. You should watch it so then we can hang out on Discord and talk about it, Vanessa. Because 1, I miss you and I love you. And 2, you should just watch it.
You should just watch it.
You should just watch it. Have I ever steered you wrong? And I mean, M is the one who is getting me to watch it. And has she ever steered you wrong?
Exactly. My Hero is very, like, mainstream.
Yeah, or if you want another one, I really love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen is the shit.
If you haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen is fantastic.
You should also watch Naruto. Naruto is even more mainstream.
See, now I feel like I've drawn so many, like, non-human things that humans, like, people feel difficult.
I mean, you can draw out the buffest person in the entire fucking world. Foreshortening is the death of me. And if you don't know what foreshortening is in drawing, this is easy to draw when your arm is straight. But when I do this, you have foreshortening. So my arm is not proportional to my body because it's being pushed towards the camera. And it's so confusing.
Have you ever seen Soul Eater? I've seen
Yes.
some of Soul Eater, but not all of it.
I've seen some of it as well. I haven't watched the like series of it.
But
It's cool though.
Yeah. What I have seen of it, I loved. I started watching it with my friend Zane a while ago. And then the English voice actor for the like main girl character, I forget her name, is Laura Bailey from Critical Role.
Of course. She fucking does everything, huh?
All of the Critical Role people do everything.
Okay, your thumb goes on this side.
And if you guys don't know, I love Critical Role. And I love Laura Bailey. And I love Marisha Ray. And I love Ashley Johnson. And I love Travis Willingham. I love all of them.
Fucking what?
I love Critical Role. I'm not caught up, so no one better fucking. I've seen some spoilers, but no one fucking spoil it. Because I also want to show it to M. And I want to show it to M because in the current season, which this isn't necessarily a spoiler, but in the current like campaign of Critical Role, I feel like M is very much similar to Laura Bailey's character, Imogen. Sorry, I just see you just like. No, listen, I love Taliesin Jaffe. Taliesin is amazing. I love that goth man. But I feel like M is very similar to Imogen. And I feel like I am very similar to Laudna in this campaign.
Okay. You have a bump for your shoulder. Buff men just like absolutely blow my mind because you have a bump here and then you have a bump here. So you have shoulder line goes here and that goes off screen probably.
However, if we're talking like any campaign of Critical Role, I am most similar to Beauregard from campaign 2. I like to say that Marisha Ray just took my personality and put it into Beau. Which, also a plug, I've started working on some D&D stuff for the D&D channel, in case you guys were wondering. So there's going to be a Patreon for that coming up, just to help, like, there's going to be a Patreon before there's videos, just to kind of help, like...
Do you have a thing for that, for Nightbot?
Yeah, I think it's...
D&D?
D&D, yeah.
Try that. Let's see if it gives you that.
Or else it's just DD.
We'll try both.
I really like their Candela Obscura series. I haven't fully watched it, but I did love, like, what I have seen of it. I just haven't had time to, like, get into it more. But I actually have the book for Candela Obscura, and I actually really want to run a Candela Obscura, like, campaign for the channel. Because it fits in. Because I want Dungeons and Demons to be, like, a D&D channel, but with a heavy focus on, like, I don't know, kind of like horror, metaphysical, our kind of content niche things that, like, we already do. So, like, having Candela Obscura, which is, like, horror, paranormal investigations, is, like, fucking perfect. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, but I love it. When I first started watching the first season, or, like, the first, like, run of Candela Obscura, that was when like, and Spirit Guide in my past life, Sebastian came forward a lot. And he looks very similar to Ashley Johnson's character, Augie.
Sebastian?
Yeah. I've shown you the pictures.
Show them to me again. Because I don't remember. No. It's not the right shit.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'll share this picture. This is Augie from Critical Role. From, like, Candela Obscura, and this looks like my past life. And when I saw it, it freaked me the fuck out, because that looks exactly like Sebastian. Anyways. Y'all's Discord open for new folks. Our Discord server is for paid, like, members only. So you would have to be a member of either our YouTube channel or our, like, other Patreon. Yo, I just got a crush on Augie. That's what Sebastian looks like. This guy's my best friend. Well, welcome, Sky. We love Vivian, so I already know we'll love you. This hair is kind of messy, our James, so I'm sorry. I'm really fighting for my life right now. Yeah, so each I'll put the Patreon link in chat as well. So members of Meddling Medium's, like, channel, you guys get access to specific, like, Meddling Medium's ghost hunting content. So you're gonna get, like, exclusive stuff around there. Everything is kind of tailored more towards, like, the niche of ghost hunting. And then Smoke and Mirrors is more kind of general psychic mediumship, and that is our, like, chill, like, vlog channel, where we talk a lot more about just, like, the daily life of being psychic mediums and stuff. But regardless, whatever, like, one, if you choose to join, there are general chats for, like, everyone, so you can, like, talk about everything in the Discord server. So it is a one-stop shop for all. Riker, can spirit guides help when you're, like, sad or mad or overthinking? Yeah, that is kind of their, like, main thing that they help with, depending on, like, who your guide is. But yeah, your spirit guides help you a lot with that stuff. A one-stop sock, oh my god.
The socks will not stop.
Clearly. I just think it's hilarious that you guys, like, decided that it was gonna be the sock drawer out of, like,
everything.
Out of everything.
know if I want this to be like gray. Gray blue. I haven't said anything about this guy yet, but I'm getting there. Never drawn a man so buff before in my life. Oh god, that's not the vibe.
I'm proud of you.
He is a... Is this true?
Yes.
Blue and red spirit guide.
Mm.
I don't know, I'm gonna do his hair first.
It was indeed random, but self-fitting. Yeah. I don't know. I just remember telling Em, like, they've decided to call themselves the sock drawer.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just like, okay. I mean, sure.
You do you, boo.
If you guys want to call yourself socks,
We're here for it.
I'm not going to stop you.
There we go.
You can do whatever you want. But we are thinking of eventually changing the Discord name to not Meddling Mediums, since we're using it for
everything.
Because, I don't know, instead of having like 5 different servers for the different channels, we're like, we'll just have one mega Discord server to keep everything all at like one, like all in one place. So I hope you guys like that. But I feel like it just makes it a lot easier to like...
You don't need separate places to go, and you can talk to the similar people, but you just get more of that.
Yeah.
With each...
Why are we sock? I'll explain. Honestly, I couldn't tell you, Vanessa. They decided it themselves. I'm not going to shade this. That seems like too much work. Oh, that should be the sock drawer. But, like, why? Where did this stem from again? Someone who was a sock explained. Oh, so I think Kayla mentioned that it was, like, a nice, comfy sock drawer. And then I said, OMG, we're the psychic sock drawer. And it has evolved ever since. Gotcha. I don't know. I know, like, the power panties are a thing.
What?
What?
What? Jesus.
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 I'm sorry, what? Ask Candy about that one. I don't know. I missed the comment. Yeah, I don't know, my dude. Don't ask me. I just work here.
I just work here.
I want her hair to be like a darker purple. Yeah. That's better. Hey, welcome on in.
Okay, Vivian, I'm ready to tell you about your spirit guide. He's a bit staticky. I feel like he makes you move. He makes you move. He's very hard for me to talk to. I don't know why he decided to come forward. He's hard for me to talk to because he's very masculine and intimidating AF. But that's fine. Everything's fine. I think I'm gonna color him all blue first. And then we'll put red streaks on him. But he has like superhero vibes. Obviously, he wants to be drawn like All Might. But he's super freaking buff. He helps you with confidence issues. He is a blue and red spirit guide, so he gives you a lot of understanding in association to things that make you uncomfortable. So blue is higher spiritual understanding, and red usually deals with feeling safe and secure. So, both of them together, he gives you a lot of like, this is kind of how it is. And his energy is very much like, why are you being so quiet? You know that what you're doing hurts absolutely 0 people, but you still are like pulling yourself back. So he's like, stop doing that. He says you're very stubborn about about that because you like to put yourself down. And he's like, I do the opposite. I help with confidence. I help you feel like you can be you and you don't have to change who you are to fit a narrative or to make people comfortable. Because it's like, he like makes me feel like you're not doing things to your full potential because you feel like you're gonna step on people's toes. So it's like, you are powerful, you are really great at all these things, but you like second guess everything that you're doing. I like want him to be bigger, but at the same time, I don't want to like merge all my layers. I'll do that after maybe. Oh my gosh. Does that track? Need a red. This red.
Love the hair details on Riker's. I'm glad you like it because I think it's a mess. But I'm also just very hypercritical. I don't know.
He has to like follow his chest if we do lines like that. Oh yeah, this is it. Beep bop. Oh god, why is that happening? Anyways. 100% tracks. I need this to be smaller. He makes you so incredibly uncomfortable, which is why he's very staticky, like I said before. But it's very like, he is very loud. He is very much opposite personality. He is like Zoroth is for me. Which is uncomfortable. Speak up for yourself. You're not loud enough. Where is this line? Okay.
Proud of you.
Oh, I see what's happening. Everything's fine. Okay. Too big. And then I feel like we need to have the thread like come down. Maybe like this. I don't know. I want it to be like on the sides.
Also, I don't think there's... I don't think I can do another one. I'm tired.
You're tired.
Yeah, and I also really want treats.
Okay.
Which also, I don't think you guys ever helped me decide if we should make cinnamon rolls or cinnamon sugar pretzel bites. Cinnamon rolls. Ugh. Both? No, we can't make both. Not right now.
I won't be able to eat all of it.
Or just both. Here, I'm gonna do a poll because you guys are making it hard.
like also want there to be white here. And then we'll do red around that.
Just imagine the worm cinnamon roll. I'm imagining the worm bowl. But R. James, I just realized I haven't told you about your spirit guide at all yet. Sorry. That's why I'm like, I think I'm too tired to do another one. But this is your purple spirit guide. And for me, purple deals a lot with like spiritual understanding, psychic gifts, things like that. So I feel like this guide is kind of like the one who is like leading your growth when it comes to like your mediumship. And she was telling me this while I was drawing her, but the reason she shows herself with a blindfold is you have a hard time trusting things that you see and things that you get. So she's taking those away in order to help kind of push you to strengthen like your gifts and trust yourself, because that's something that is very like hard for you to do right now. But she's like, you have a lot of like power and gifts and like everything going for you. You just need to like own it and like kind of like step into your power, and everything will be so much easier for you. Let me know if you have any questions or if that makes sense.
Right? Yeah. Dyslexia is hard.
Cinnamon Rolls has one.
Cinnamon rolls.
So we're making cinnamon rolls. I can't wait. I want cinnamon rolls so bad right now. You have no idea. See, now I'm just starving. Sorry, I'm very new. Do the spirit guides have names? Yes, your spirit guides can have names. You can either name them yourselves or you can ask them to give you names. Names are kind of hard for me to get, so I'm not very good with like naming spirit guides. Half of my spirit guides still don't have names. But I do have a spirit guide that's like, my yellow spirit guide is named Milo, and he looks kind of like Milo Thatch from Atlantis, but he has like giant glasses. I want to talk to her more. I'm just not sure how. I feel like she talks to you very claircognizantly. So I feel like that's especially the area that she's helping you with when it comes to your mediumship, because you truly just like, you're very good at just getting information by yourself and just kind of all at once. So I feel like she's helping you with that. I joined at the perfect time of M flexing for the camera. Yeah, just.
I'm very clairsentient. Visual stuff is hard for me, so if I can see and feel it, helps me out.
Have no fear. I am here.
I am here. Yep. I'm glad that you have a spirit guide that's all might.
The cat brought in a new lizard fed and let it go, and now there's a lizard under my desk somewhere. Yeah, I've had lizards at my mom's house in California just get in.
Vivian said
the drawing talent is next level. Thank you.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, when I was packing to... I think I was packing to move here. A tiny little baby lizard got into my bedroom. At my mom's house.
It was a good time. Those things are fun.
Yeah, and I made my uncle come get it. I don't do well with wild animals like that in a house.
Vivian, I constantly worry about how other people will take me even if I'm only wanting to make others laugh. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And the energy I get when I go through things. Oh, I'm very familiar with this energy now that I'm aware of it. The uncomfortableness when I decide to hold back, and the energy I get when I go through things. Yeah, do you have any questions about him? But he's very intense. He is a kick in the ass. Sorry, I might have missed it. Does my buff dude communicate more clairsentiently? Yes. Yes, I feel like he does very clairsentiently, because I'm, like, trying to ask him if he's claircognizant as well. But he's, like, he's the kind of feeling of, like, when you're being drawn towards something, and it's, like, your head, your chest, whatever, you feel like you have to go in some sort of direction, where you feel like you have to do something. It's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like the sensation of, like, you're doing it or it bothers you. It's kind of like when someone, like, has their finger really close to your nose and you're like, it's going to happen, you're going to touch my nose, and you can feel it on your face. He, like, makes that sensation happen. And the example he's showing me is, it's like when he was telling me to continue drawing and not drawing him over again, he was giving me the sensation of I needed to continue drawing, like a compulsion sort of feeling of I need to feel the sensation of drawing, otherwise it's going to feel gross and consuming. Does that make sense? Vivian. But he's very, very, very clairsentient. And he has that, like, staticky sort of feeling to him that, like, is a lot of, like, kinetic energy. So he's very much, he tells you where to move and how to move. And it's very much, like, in opposition to you moving away from things. He's very much the push towards things. But he's very clairsentient. Let me know if you have any other questions, because they say yes. That makes sense.
Do you get a name?
I don't know if this is actually his name. Because it seems like a very dumb name.
All Might.
Yeah, that's what I want to call him. But, one or two.
One.
His name's Paul. I don't know why. Because he showed me, we went to a haunted location and there was, like, a dude there, and they showed me that. And his name was Paul. Good night, enjoy your cinnamon rolls. Thanks, Nibbler Girl.
Thanks, Nibbler Girl. Which, you guys will see our investigation with Paul.
Yeah.
This weekend.
That's going to come out on Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. We're going to have a new haunted location.
Yeah, we're going to do also a premiere for it. So it'll be like a live premiere. So we can all sit in the chat of the video and, like, watch it together. So you guys can ask questions and we can chat all of that stuff.
Yeah, so we'll do that for the new locations or the full investigations. And then for the vlog, we'll do early access for those of you that are in members and stuff like that. So, you good? You done talking about R. James, right?
I think so. Unless, R. James, you have any more questions. Raya, welcome. Homelander. Hell yeah, that is Homelander vibes.
It literally looks like Homelander. Welcome, other Mariah.
If you can get a name, let me see if I can get a name. feel like it starts with a B.
Is it some sort of crystal name?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know if I can get a name.
While you do that, Vivian, any idea what he wants me working towards, and is he also related to wanting me to work out well or learn biomechanics, I should say. He is talking about going after expansion. He says you have a tendency of doing this instead of this. So he's like, you have so much potential to do everything. They make me feel like you're one of those people that are very good at wearing a lot of hats, but you only wear a lot of hats in order to help other people. So like, they want me to say it's like if you were working at a field or something, it's like you would wear all of these hats to help take the work off of someone else instead of wearing all of these hats to get you ahead. So he's like, I'm trying to help you expand yourself for your own well-being. Do it for you, not everyone else. And that's hard. Does that make sense? They make me feel like you're very much like, you want to make people happy. And it's easier to do that than to do it for yourself. Ugh, thanks, makes sense. 100%.
I found this crystal, which is called Purple Beryl, also Morganite. This is very similar to like her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like how I felt like her hair was. So you could really do like, I don't know, you could call her a beryl or you could call her Morganite. Whatever floats your goat, you know.
Whatever floats your goat.
Thank you, Buff Homelander Paul.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's actually his name. You can name him something else. That was the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah,
but
I'm tired.
We're gonna go eat some cinnamon rolls because I think that's what you guys voted for.
Yeah, it was cinnamon rolls.
But we're planning on doing another live stream next week. So we'll do that again on Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. And then on Saturday at 6 p.m. EST, I feel like I told you 7, but it's 6 p.m. EST. We're going to do a premiere party. So if you guys want to watch the new video with us, make sure to show up at 6 p.m. EST.
Yeah. And there will be a thing like ahead of time for that. So
if you forget, we'll be putting the premiere somewhere. It will notify you on YouTube if you have notifications on. But we also will put it on Instagram, so you can follow our Schwinstagram, and I'll put that on there so you remember what time and all that jazz. But basically, a premiere is kind of like a live stream where we just watch the video and you can talk to us. The live chat will be here, similar to this. That sort of thing. But we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you purchased one of these readings, we will eventually send you these images via the email that you put into Ko-Fi. But see you guys later.
Yo.
Bye.
Goodbye. I forgot I'm the one doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have it.
Shit. Ah.
Oh, shit.
Ah. Shit. Ah.